Oh no, not another dent! Are you tired of those pesky dents? If so, call Marty's Body and Glass Shop here in Fordyce, Arkansas. That's right, Marty's offers PDR, Paintless Dent Repair, at Marty's Body and Glass. Located at 1017 Morrill Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas, let Marty's certified PDR professionals get rid of those dents and dings for you. To make an appointment for an estimate, call Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call the number 870-352-2443. That's 870-352-2443. So if you're tired of those dents and dings, give Marty a call today. They can help. Need brakes fixed, alternator replaced, oil change, tie rods, ball joints, or much more? Call Stuckey's Automotive here in Fordyce, Arkansas. With more than 30 years of experience, Stuckey's and his certified licensed mechanics knows exactly what it takes to get your vehicle back running. He's located at 409 Overpass here in Fordyce, Arkansas. Hours of operations are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until and by appointments on Saturdays. And don't forget, Stuckey's also offers towing services. So give Stuckey's a call today at 870-250-1870. That's 870-250-1870. And remember, Stuckey's motto is, get them in and get them out. Are you looking for some great insurance coverage and you live in the Fordyce, Arkansas or surrounding areas? Well, search no more. Contact Milton Insurance Agency. Milton Insurance Agency is committed to providing you with the highest quality insurance plans available, combined with some of the lowest possible rates. Whether you're shopping for auto insurance, home insurance, health or life insurance, or business insurance, they can help you obtain the best coverage available with the lowest rate possible. Located at 314 North Spring Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas, Milton Insurance Agency truly value the long-term relationship with their clients and are proud to give families, individuals, and businesses the personal attention required when it matters most. When claims arise, they realize that it can be very stressful and will do everything possible to assure timely and complete recovery. Here are a few more coverages they provide: business auto insurance, builder's risk insurance, commercial property insurance, ATV insurance, classic car insurance, motorcycle insurance, and the list goes on and on. So stop what you're doing and get your free quote today. Give Milton Insurance a call at 870-352-2155. That's 870-352-2155. You can also find them on Facebook or check out their website. That's www.miltonins.com. Do you have questions about Medicare? If you have Medicare or will be eligible for Medicare soon, you might want to call Patrick Milton at Milton Insurance. Patrick has been helping people select a Medicare plan that is a good fit for them for over 5 years. He makes Medicare easy. Patrick is a local independent sales agent. He does not work for an insurance company. He works for your best interests. There is never a charge for his services. Call Patrick today at 870-352-2155. That's 870-352-2155. Not employed by Medicare or any other government agency. By calling this number, you will be connected with Patrick Milton, a local sales agent. No obligations. Remember, that number is 870-352-2155. That's 870-352-2155.
You need to hear this if you're in Fordyce. From mufflers to deer stands, we do it all. Hey Fordyce, looking for more than just muffler repairs? Head over to Fordyce Muffler Shop at 1414 Highway 79, 167 Bypass. Jay and Cindy are your friendly local experts for CV axle repairs, custom deer stands, duck blinds, dog kennels, and even floating fishing piers. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Need to chat? Give us a call at 870-352-5733. We're not just a shop. We're part of the community, supporting events like Fordyce on the Cotton Belt. So come on down to Fordyce Muffler Shop, where we don't do just mufflers, we do it all. See you soon.
Milton Insurance, got a new car? Let Milton Insurance Agency in Fordyce make sure it's properly covered. Whether it's a shiny new ride or a pre-owned gem, we offer the best coverage to fit your needs and budget. Get the protection you deserve with personalized service from a team you can trust. See us today on Insurance Corner at 4th and Spring Street for a quick, no-hassle quote. Milton Insurance, your road to better coverage. Call 870-352-2155 today.
Insure to be sure. Milton Insurance Agency.
Everybody is looking for fresh fish and tasty treats. Head over to Stanfield's Fish Market at 710 Morton Street in Fordyce. Open Thursday and Friday from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. and Saturday 8 to 2. From ribeye steaks to live fishing bait and pet food to seasonal plants, we've got it all. And if we don't have it, we'll get it for you. Stanfield's Fish Market, your one-stop shop for everything you need.
If your insurance is costing a fortune, it's time for a change. Welcome to Milton Insurance Agency, your local insurance experts in Fordyce, Arkansas. Whether it's home, auto, business, or life insurance, Skip and Patrick have got you covered. And that's not all. They also offer specialized coverage for e-bikes and small compact tractors. Need help with Medicare? They can assist with that too. Milton Insurance Agency has been a trusted name in our community since 1978, offering personalized service and competitive rates. Visit us at 314 North Spring Street, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. For a free estimate, call Skip or Patrick today at 870-352-2155. That's 870-352-2155. Milton Insurance Agency, your peace of mind is our priority.
Are you tired of riding around in that old beat-up truck, car, or SUV? Have you had an accident, hit a deer, pothole, or something else? If so, call Marty's Body and Glass Shop here in Fordyce, Arkansas. Let Marty and his certified automotive body and related repairers make your ride look like new. Marty is a family-owned and operated business, and they care about their customers and their community. Their motto is John 3:16. So stop by for a quick estimate today. They're open Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. And they're located at 1017 Morrow Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas. You can reach them at 870-352-2443 or after hours at 870-820-1288. And remember, Marty can set you up for glass and windshield replacement as well as PDR, that's paintless dent repair. So again, that number is 870-352-2443. That's 870-352-2443. And you can also find them on Facebook.
Something new at Stanfield's Fish Market. That's right, he has fresh cut deli meats. He has Cajun style turkey breast, bologna, hickory smoked turkey breast, summer sausage, ham and cheese loaf, sow, and he has holly barbecue loaf. Store hours are Tuesday through Friday, 8 o'clock a.m. until 5:30 p.m. and on Saturday, 8 o'clock a.m. until 2 p.m. Remember to get to Stanfield Fish Market located at 710 Morton Street here in the city of Fordyce, Arkansas, or just call them at 870-352-0353. Remember, if Stanfield don't have it, he'll find a way to get it. Fordyce Muffler Shop, home of Lego Blinds, now has dance hunting gear. Stop by 1414 Highway 79 North, Fordyce, Arkansas 71742, or call 870-352-5733. That's right, hunting gear is available. They have coon lights, leashes, waders, t-shirts, hats, and much, much more. So stop by Fordyce Muffler Shop, where they don't do just mufflers.
Looking for more insurance coverage? Now at Milton Insurance Agency, e-bikes and compact tractors are now acceptable. They have expanded their motorcycle program to ensure their customers that ride e-bikes or use small tractors on or off their property have the protection they need while enjoying their passion. Standalone specialized insurance has benefits not found on standard homeowners or form policies. They want to get their customers the coverage they want at a price they can afford with a specialized recreational lines policy. So, if you own an e-bike or a compact tractor and need a free quote, call 870-352-2155 or stop by 314 North Spring Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 4:30 p.m., or you can visit them on their website. That's www.miltonins.com.
Am I the only one that didn't know about this amazing event in El Dorado? Let's fix that. Join us for the gathering at the Mad Amphitheater on April 13th at 5:30 p.m. This isn't just any event. It's a powerful worship experience that brings hope, encouragement, and community right to your doorstep. Special guest appearances from evangelist Almeda Revels, Joel Pitzer, Scott Bodenhamer, Tiona Bramley, Pastor Kenneth Clemens, Tracy Dawn, Newt Zion Boone, Pastor Ladabra Van Hook, Yolanda Lewis, and Erica Muse. Come, feel the Spirit, and be uplifted by the diverse talents and messages of these incredible speakers. And the best part? It's completely free. So gather your friends, family, and neighbors, and join us for an evening that promises to renew your hope and revive your spirit. Remember, April 13th at 5:30 p.m., Mad Amphitheater, 105 East Locust Street, El Dorado, Arkansas. We'll see you there.
What's going on to you lovely peeps out there? Good morning, guys. It is time for the Joe Show. Good to see everybody this morning, waking up. Share the show if you don't mind, guys. Y'all know how I roll, with the Joe Show. I got ask you guys a shirt so I can definitely stop this madness. All right. Good morning. You haven't woke up yet, Jeremy? You got to wake up, man. You got to wake up. Y'all, we got some great topics this morning lined out, guys. The weather is good. Y'all hear me fine? If you hear me fine, give me a thumbs up and let me know you can hear me good. Click that like button. Share the show, guys, because, I'm telling you, Facebook be on that trip, man. Facebook got these algorithms, man, and some days they have I have so many people say they can't see the show, they don't get an alert. So guys, if you guys can hear me, let me know. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Jeremy, so much. Thank you guys so much. Share the show if you don't mind. If I can't see you log in, if you're logged in, you watching, don't be afraid to say good morning. I appreciate you guys so much for taking time out your busy schedule and tuning in. Aaron, I woke you up this morning, girl. Good to see you. And to Rosie Lowe, good to see you, Miss Rosie. What's going on, Miss Betty? So good to see you. So if you guys are watching, what's up, Nicole? I see you, girl. Hey, y'all got some water on that end down in the Rising area. That river bridge, you know, I know KB is headed to work, getting ready to go over that bridge. So I don't know if they said it was going to crest today. So, oh, it's tomorrow? She's still, I thought KB was gone. She's still in the house. She's still in the house. All right, KB. But it's supposed to crest on tomorrow, she said. So, and man, if you're traveling from Kingston to Rising, let us know how the bridge, how high the water is. But I know it is high. The Washita is high. The Saline is high. Everywhere is high water around here. We had a lot of water in our lake, but they've let it all out. I wish they would cut the gates off and let the water run over top of the spillway, but you know, they always drain it down extremely low. I can understand if we was getting a lot of water coming in. What's up, Janice Alexander? Good to see you. But our lake is not connected to those areas, and we don't have a lot of water coming into our lake. But they'll drain it down real low, and when the water stops coming over the gates, there go to fishing, and people can't fish at the spillway anymore. I hate when they do that. Nicole says, yes, it's a lot of water. Yes, tomorrow it's supposed to crest. I just don't, you know, just want to make sure it didn't come over that water, over that highway, because it was up there. I've never seen it that high before. You know, I was watching the videos of people, you know, going across that bridge, and it was totally to the road. I'm talking about, I've never seen it that high before. And they said Sandy Beach in Camden, Arkansas. They said Sandy Beach is pretty high as well. So, yeah, y'all be careful. Just definitely be careful out there when you're traveling on the road today. Today's high is going to be a high of 76 degrees, guys, with a 0% chance of rain. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful day. And the winds are 6 miles per hour, guys. If you like to get in a boat and go fishing, this is the time to do it, because I'm telling you, it's gonna be one of those beautiful fishing days today. I had a lot of my fishing buddies reach out to me on yesterday. We talk constantly. You know, I got guys, you know, we talk, they call me, I call them, and we're talking about, you know, the water levels. We're talking about the fishing. We're talking about all of this different stuff that's taking place. We talk about when the water's gonna go down. You know, when will the fish be ready, and guy talk. You know, that's the guy talk. You know, that's what we do. But I also got a guy I work with. He loved talking about fishing. He's a bass fisherman. I'm a crappie fisherman. But hey, we got to get into the show, guys. Get this thing going. I appreciate you guys. And like I said, guys, the only way other people can see the show is that you share the show. If you don't mind, share the show. Tag a friend. Because the way Facebook has it now, if I'm not mistaken, like Mr. Jeremy Vincent, he's watching the show now. He said that it don't even pop up in his alerts anymore. He don't get it. And that's Facebook way of controlling, you know, the output of the show or whatever, you know. And so, what's up, lady? She finna go. Say hi.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah, so she finna hit this road.
Love you.
Love you too. Love you too. All right, be careful.
Okay.
All right, I'll call you today before I leave.
Okay, love you.
All right, love you too. All right, but yeah, y'all, I'm talking about y'all be safe out there. Be safe, be safe, be safe. Watching this, y'all see how this weather is. This weather has gotten to the point where it's got you thinking. It really does, you know, about climate control, about, you know, they're talking about everything that a lot of the climate control places are talking about the earth is heating up and more bad weather. I don't understand how people cannot see that, because it's happening. It's definitely happening. And these storms are getting worse, man. I did install a storm shelter at my home. It only holds 4 to 6 people. You know, yeah, I wish I had the money where I could have installed one that would take on the whole neighborhood, but I don't. You know, it's small. It's enough for us to go into it, you know, with, you know, 4, maybe 2 to 4 other people. It depends on how big you are. but it's not very big. But to have the comfort of knowing you have a shelter is really exhilarating. You know, I'm telling you. What's up, Mr. Womack, Pastor Womack? Good to see you, my brother. Good to see you. I love to see when the men come in. Y'all share the show, man, so more people can come on and check out these great topics we got. And I want to get into these topics because this hour flies by fast, guys. Got a couple announcements, guys, coming up. You know, we got the gathering in El Dorado, Arkansas. And also, guys, I want to make this announcement right here so people would know about. Let me see. I had a young lady hit me up, and she wanted me to make this announcement here on the show. Let me find it so people would know what's going on here. All right, guys, we got a Cup of Love honoring Deacon Brian Dallas on April the 12th at 6 o'clock p.m. at the First Baptist Church in Burien, Arkansas, where moderator Verna Thompson is the pastor. Everyone is invited to come. Guest speaker will be Elder Kent Broughton from St. John Church here in Fordyce, guys. So that's right, guys. They'll be honoring Deacon Brian Dallas. You know, he recently had a stroke, and he's doing better now, and I think he's home. And so they're going to be having a Cup of Love offering honoring Deacon Brian Dallas. It'll be April the 12th, this Saturday, at 6 o'clock p.m. at the First Baptist Church in Burien, Arkansas. And also, guys, they'll be having a men's conference here in Fordyce over at New Horizon Church. I'll be speaking there as well. I'll be sharing that flyer later. I think I put it on my wall as well. So I'll be getting that information out there to you guys as well. But it's a lot of different things going on this week. And hey, I'll be kind of tied up, guys. Both days I'll be here in Fordyce speaking, and then Sunday I'll be in El Dorado, Arkansas at the gathering. So hopefully, guys, we'll see you guys at some of these programs, you know, and everything. And I tell people all the time, you got your announcements, guys. People just, you know, they just make a donation to the Joe Show. I would do your announcement for you. It's a lot of people hit me up, want me to announce different things. And I tell people all the time, man, just make a small donation to the show. I put a lot into trying to get the Joe Show out there, giving the information out there. And some people they inbox me all these flyers. They want me to put the information out there, but never any donations to the show. I mean, it's almost like walking into a store, grabbing something and not paying for it. You know, I don't mind putting the information out there for people, but hey, I drop my cash out, you know, every Wednesday after the show, you know. And so if you want to just donate, send your flyer and want me to do the announcement, do that. I would appreciate that so much. Good morning, Sandra Luckett. It's so good to see you, girl. So good to see you. So we, it's a lot of times we want things for free, but at the same time, you don't realize what a person. I remember a lady came to me one time. They was having an event at the Civic Center, and she was selling snap jewelry. And she walked up to me and she handed me some free jewelry, and she was like, "Hey, just I just want to be a blessing." I said, "No," I said, "I'm gonna pay for this. You don't have to give me your stuff free." I said, "You paid for it, so I need to pay for it." So she was like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah." So I paid her. I was like, "How much is it?" Because I'm like, if you work hard and you put a lot of effort into what you do, you can't stay afloat if people don't support you. So I paid her. That's the way I look at it. What's going on, Miss Margaret Ford? Good to see you. So good to see you. Y'all share the show. Click the like button as you come in. Share the show. We got some topics we're gonna push on into our morning topics, guys. We got some good topics. But we also gonna talk about. We got one video. We got one look at this video, and we're gonna show these guys. I thought it was pretty funny, guys. So we're gonna definitely take a look at that. One look at this video. We'll be doing that later on in the show. Y'all, I was talking about this on a post I made. And one thing about Facebook, when it comes down to people, they'll look at your post. They won't say much about posted. When you start talking about violence and stuff, they'll watch violent videos. But when you're saying something positive about the showing of the violent videos, because this is one thing that y'all need to talk. What's up, cuz? What's happening with you, Mark? You guys need to talk to your young people about what I'm fixing to say. Man, don't you guys see what's going on? Do you see the systematic imaging is stereotyping the young man? Y'all can't see this stuff, man. They putting all these fight videos and they're young black men fighting, young black men shooting. And then we share the stuff and don't know. Don't you know you're making people think that's all that our young black men do is shoot and kill and fight? And Facebook used to block a lot of this crowd, but now, right now, systematic imaging. If you continue to place this in front of people, they gonna think that's how your young men are. You could have young men in school doing great, going to college, getting ready to grab. But when somebody pull them over or they deal with them, they gonna think they got a gun. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, all this sharing and what's up, TW? Shame on you for sharing that crap. It's flying all over social media. Everybody want to see this man get. Y'all know, y'all. Let me ask the question. If you watching this show now, put your hands up if you notice an uptake in a lot of violent videos of young black men fighting, young black men being disrespectful, young black men shooting. If you've seen an uptake in this, and you can't, and this is not a black and a white thing. I'm just talking about what I'm seeing with our young black men. All you seeing is fighting. All you seeing is turn up restaurants, and it's young black men and young black women. It is there. If you notice an uptake in it, it is a huge uptake in it. I mean, that's all you seeing. And you got people sharing the crowd. They constantly sharing it. And then, why do you think the police are afraid of your young men when they pull them over? Because they think they got guns. Because all they're seeing on social media is young black men shooting, fighting, using guns. That's all you're seeing. But, and if you continue to place these images in people's mind, that's all they're going to think about us. And stop sharing it. So I'm encouraging you guys, stop sharing this mess. Stop sharing it. When you see somebody post those type of videos, report them. Get them off of social media. Because it's placing a target on their backs. The good young men who might just get a ticket for speeding, who might just run a stop sign or something. But when the police come to the car, they going to think, well, here's one of these little young black thugs. They probably got a gun. They probably going to shoot me. And they're already ready. We're painting the picture of ourselves out. We doing it to ourselves. That's exactly what we're doing. And it's sad to say that, but it's the God's honest truth. It's the God's honest truth. And our younger generation, they cook, man. I mean, they looking at all this mess. Everybody worried about is boots on the ground. Get a job. So, I mean, be mindful of what you're sharing. When I go to people, I'm to the point where when I see people start sharing these fight videos and showing people shooting and showing people, I'm just going to block them off my account. Because, you sharing that kind of crap and putting kind of images out there of individuals, it doesn't matter if it's black, it doesn't matter if it's white. Stop sharing these fight videos. What is it's causing people to look at you that way. I'm just keeping it real with you. What's up, Michelle Goodwin-Lambert, to the baddest real estate agent in the world. In the world, Craig. In the world. What's going on with you, sis? So, and that's the thing. And like what KB said, if it was your child, you would not want it shared. And that is the God's honest truth. If it was your child, you will be upset because everybody's sharing it all around. You got the story of the young black man who stabbed a young white boy. It's turning racial. You got an uptake in white supremacy. They're coming out of the woodworks. They're marching. It's all kind of mess going on, man. And try not to involve yourself in this stuff that's going on. Everybody talking about God. Everybody talking about heaven, but everybody's separated down here. It's amazing how we talk about one God, one heaven, but down here, we just separated. Only time we go to church together is when we in Walmart together. It's crazy. You know, it's we talk about God, we talk about how we love Jesus, but people so mean and hateful nowadays. You can't hardly speak to people nowadays. People get jealous of you if you get a new car. People get jealous of you if you get a new pair of shoes. It's so much hatred flying, and it's why people create small circles, and then everybody say people act funny. They don't want to be around. Some people don't want to be around people. I've gotten to the point, y'all, I don't even like large crowds no more. I don't even like large crowds no more, because every time you try to get a whole bunch of folks together, somebody gonna drink and somebody gonna act a fool. I don't like to be around a person who drink and get loud, and I don't like being around people like that. And so what they do, they'll say you act funny. I don't want to be around your ignorant stuff. I don't want to be around that. I don't want to be around it. And then you get upset when somebody say, you know, man, they'll tell you, oh man, you act funny. You don't want to be around. No, I don't want to be around that mess, because I draw drunk people. See, like everybody, every time I go somewhere, why come, it could be 1,000 people there, but that one drunk person gonna find me. I don't understand it. Everybody drunk wanna come talk to Joe. I get so sick of drunk folks gonna come talk to me. I could be somewhere. It could be, y'all, I'm telling you, it could be 1,000 people in the audience. One drunk man. You know he gonna find me. He gonna find me. It is. What did you say? Michelle says, let me see what Michelle says. Michelle says, solo dolo, low key haters, and I would rather keep my small circle of quality people. That's right. If you find, I'm telling you, you find somebody on your team, you better keep them on your team. If you find somebody on your team, you better keep them on your team. Cause it's hard to put a team. It's hard putting a team together nowadays. It's hard to put a team together nowadays. You know. All right, guys, let's get into this. All right. Okay. We're going to talk about this one thing, then we're going to dive into our topics. Men with money versus women with money. I want to see what do you guys think about this? Men with money versus women with money. I don't want y'all to tell me if you agree with what I'm fixing to say, or do you think I'm off. Y'all, if you're raise your hand in the air if you're listening. If you're listening, put your hands in there. If you listen to this, I need you to lend me your yells. As my grandma used to say, my grandma never said ears, she said yells. Lend me your yells. Lend me your yell. Listen, Linda, listen. Women with money versus men with money. Let me tell you this. What I have seen, men tend to be more looser with giving of their money than women. Y'all may argue with me on that. Men, if a man got it, men are more of givers of their money than some women. Some of you guys may not agree with that, but let me explain. Before you jump on my head, let me explain to you guys what I'm saying. When a man have money, he tend to use that money to try to impress a woman. His main goal is to try to get that money to try to either impress a woman or get him a wife or get him a house or get him a car or try to show this woman that I got money. Women tend to have money and say, I don't need no man. I got my money. I ain't worried about nobody. I'm independent. I got my money. I ain't worried about that. I can do without a man because I got my money. Men tend to get money and focus on getting a woman. Women tend to have money and focus on, I'm not finna let a man come take my money. This is my money. That's my take on it. What do you guys, if you don't agree, just give me your opinion. KB gonna holler no. That's the way I look at it. That's the way I look at it. Women tend to have their money and be more holding on to their money. Men tend to get their money and want to spend it on the woman. I want to spend it on, that's what I look. What do you guys think? Y'all thinking about it. I see some fingers typing. But that's the way I look at it. Men tend to think our money. Women tend to think my money. That's exactly what yes. Men tend to think our money. Women tend to think my money. Simple as that. And I know that. I know. So that's my take on it. So I don't know if you guys will agree with that or not. Just tell me what you think about that. I'm going to say it again. Men tend to think our money. Women tend to think my money. Because the reason why that is, women has been brought up in the world of women, other women saying, you better stack your dollars. You better put your money aside because you never know what that man gonna do. You better make sure you got yourself secured. So a woman to sit back on some money. She'll have a little stash. And a man just spending everything. It don't matter to him. So y'all women done got quiet. Where my women at? Where the women at? Where the women at? Okay. Y'all done got quiet. All I got is a note. I see somebody typing. Go ahead on and say it. But that, Nicole, we just want to make sure we good. And see, I know I'm telling the truth. Y'all just don't want to go and say it. See, that's a slick way of saying it. Nicole's saying it, but she's saying it in a slick way. Like she said, we got a rainy day. That's who been doing all that typing with Michelle. Let me see what Michelle. I've been seeing them fingers going. I ain't know who was doing all that typing. Let's see what Michelle said. Absolutely, he does, and this woman could care less about his bag. I have my own bag. See, let me finish reading. However, any man who steps to me must be able to cover me. I will start my bag proves he's worthy. I actually agree that yes, I hold on to what I have built. It is our after marriage. Joe, this is a tough one because I believe it depends on where you are in life and who you meet when you meet that man. In my case, I will be going into my second marriage, and regardless of how anybody feel about it, I will not. Okay, it ended, Chell. Finish it. I don't see the rest of it. It cut off. You gotta copy and paste the rest of it. Let me see. Aaron says, I make my own spending money. Dick handles the household stuff. All right. So what I'm gonna do, guys, it's 7:30. We finna dive into our talking. Okay, KB said the water is going down. Good deal, KB. Thanks for the information. All right, Janice just says, well, I'll put it like this. There's nothing wrong with a woman holding on to her money just in case. But, okay, I would not, okay, Cheryl said, I would not share my bag. We would share what we build together. That's exactly where I'm going. I don't want to be in a relationship with somebody who hide money. If you're going to hide money from me, I don't want to be in a relationship. I'm not going to hide money from you. You shouldn't hide money from me. We should know what we rolling with. Now, let me tell you this. My behavior, okay, hey, let me get 100% on what I'm finna say right here. My behavior should be the type of behavior where my woman won't hide money from me. Let me get that right. Let me get it right. You got to make sure you are acting a way that your woman don't have to hide money from you. Because if you out there drinking, you out there gambling, you out there spending this woman money up on drugs, yes, she gonna hide money. But if your behavior is not like that, she shouldn't have no reason to hide money from you. So you must be showing the behavior befitting of a husband that's going to be responsible for the bag. Woo! You got to be showing the behavior of a husband that's going to be responsible for the bag. Because most of the time, if a woman is hiding money, she's hiding money because you doing something irresponsible. God dog it. That's 100. Because if a woman feel like she got to hide the bag from you, something ain't right. And if she hiding it from you and you are a responsible man, something ain't right with her. Something is not right. So, both you guys got to be, you and her, y'all got to be two responsible adults with finances, with money. If you are, it shouldn't be he shouldn't be hiding no money from her, and she shouldn't be hiding no money from him. Now, y'all gonna have a little money here and there you may not know about because you know, well, I had an extra $500 I had. That's cool, but I'm just saying when you got $50,000-$60,000 hid in the safe in the back, you know, and all that, and this man is struggling, he don't have, y'all gotta work that out. Like Michelle said, you got to build it together. All right, Joe, I gotta show y'all something. I got to show y'all, look at this moment. If you're ready for the look at this moment, say ready. You're tuned in to Facebook Hottest Live Show, The Joe Show. Catch me every Wednesday morning. Even though Facebook keep on culling the show back, we still coming to you live. That's right, we still coming to you live, guys. That's why I always ask you guys to share the show. So if you're ready for this look at this moment, say ready, and we gonna go ahead on and post it, and we gonna dig into these hot topics right quick. We're gonna knock them both out in 30 minutes. Here is your look at this moment. We're gonna kill the music. We're gonna kill the music. We're gonna kill the music. Here it is, guys. Here is your look at this moment. Check it out. Here it is right here. Y'all tell me what y'all think about it. All right, let me pull it up. Here it is right here.
I'm currently looking for a boyfriend. I pay all the bills, his and mine. He get a $500 weekly allowance. Depending on what kind of car he already has, I'll buy him a 2025 or better. I don't have any kids. My job, I'm an entrepreneur. I fly in and out of the country on the regular. You can cheat, but I ask that you let me know and y'all take STD tests so won't none come back to me. I love real hard and I don't play no games. I only play the radio. I like riding trailers. So if you for real and you looking for a girlfriend, I'm looking for a boyfriend. Hit me up.
Hey, wait a minute. I will play this one more time. I want y'all to hear this. I want y'all to hear this. Aaron, you be quiet. Hey, we gonna break this. Hey, Jeff. Hey, did you hear? Y'all hear what she said, right? Hold on. Let me play it one more time. I gotta play it one more time.
I'm currently looking for a boyfriend. I pay all the bills, his and mine. He get a $500 weekly allowance. Depending on what kind of car he already has, I'll buy him a 2025 or better. I don't have any kids. My job, I'm an entrepreneur. I fly in and out of the country on the regular. You can cheat, but I ask that you let me know and y'all take STD tests so won't none come back to me. I love real hard and I don't play no games. I only play the radio. I like riding trailers. So if you for real and you looking for a girlfriend, I'm looking for a boyfriend. Hit me up.
She said she looking for a man. She said she gonna pay all the bills, his and mine. She said if you ain't got no car, I get you a 2025 or better. I didn't know they were making one better. Maybe they got 2026 out. She said you can cheat if you want to, as long as you and your don't one you cheating, y'all take an STD test to make sure. But she said she don't play no games. I ain't got nothing else to say about that video. So that's all I can say, Vonda. All I can say was oh my as well. That's all I can say. Hey, DeAndre. DeAndre. Y'all think, let me ask y'all this question. Do y'all think some man reached out at her? That's the question I'm asking. With what she said, do y'all think a man reached out at her? He get a $500 a week allowance. He get a $500 a week allowance. He get to cheat as long as he take them STD tests. And she gonna pay all his bills, hers and his. Do y'all think a man reached out to that woman? I guarantee you they did. I bet you her phone was blowing up. Hey baby, I'll shoot that $500 a week allowance. Sure, that's $1,000 every 2 weeks. Hey, Vonda said somebody definitely gonna take her up on that $500 a week. You know. Hey Jeff, you ain't lying. I promise you, I promise you. Hey, DeAndre said more than 500. I promise you, there's a lot of men in line just for the $500 a week. That $500 a week sound pretty good though. I'm just playing, KB. I'm just playing. $500 a week though. KB, why I don't get no $500 a week allowance? That's what I want to know. I want to know. Y'all men need to go to your wives and ask them why y'all don't get no $500 a week allowance. That's what I want to know. What's going on, Miss Courtney Mason? What's happening with you? All right, Joe Show. Are you ready for the first topic? If you're ready for the first topic, I need you to say ready, 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 ready. We got our first topic on the hot speak. Let's get it in, baby. All right, guys, let's get it in. I'm bringing the music all the way down. Wait, I ain't gonna put the topic up until everybody click the like button until you say yes. When you say yes, we gonna do the topic. Do the cabbage patch. Say yes. You ready? Come on, y'all. Come on, say ready. It's the Joe Show. I can flow. Everybody know that I'm Joe. We in Fordyce, Arkansas, where we getting busy. Everybody know I'm in the city, baby. Come on, y'all. Whatever. All right, guys, we ready. We ready for the topic. Click that like button. Click that like button. That's it. That's it. That's it. Let's go. Where the men at? I want the men to be here for these topics. All right. Here is topic number 1. I'm bringing the music all the way down, guys. Topic number 1 said, man writes Joe Show. I've been married to my woman writes Joe Show. I have been married to my husband for 2 years now. When we got married, he told me I didn't have to work. He said he wanted a stay-at-home wife that held the home down and looked after the kids. That's actually one of the things that sealed the deal for me when I came to the marriage. Well, Joe, here lately, all he's been doing is talking about bills and money, fussing at the kids about leaving lights on, throwing hints about me ordering things from temu, how much food the kids eating, etc. Well, Joe, my question is this. Should I offer to get a job? Should I say something about his comments? Is this just what men do? What do I do to address this situation? Because I do not want to get a job, and he knows what he promised me. A stay-at-home mom is what I was told, but he sure doesn't act like that's what he wants. What's your opinion, Joe Show? Or what would you do? Oh, snap! Kim, you hear it? So, he promised her that you marry me, you be my wife, you ain't gonna have to work. All I want is a stay-at-home mom. That's all I want you to do, baby. I want you to come home and cook a meal. I want to sit down so I can feel. Your hands rubbing up and down my back. I'ma let you drive my Cadillac. I ain't gonna make you get no job. You ain't got to work. I just want you to stand up in the mirror and twerk. That's all I want at the house. I want you to take care of the kids, put food in their mouth. Now, all right, Joe. He said once he married her, all he wanted her to do was be a stay-at-home mom and take care of the kids, cook, clean, whatever. And she said that's what she was looking for. That's what she agreed to. But now, all he doing is fussing about bills. All he doing is fussing about the kids, how much food they eat. All he doing is keep on fussing at her and arguing, just bringing up hints about her ordering stuff offline. So she like, okay, you promised me, but this don't seem like what you want. So she's wondering, what should she do? Should she address the issue and be like, I get a job? Or should she just ignore him and say, well, this is just what men do? What do you guys think this woman need to do in this situation? What you think? What's going on here? All right, Joe Show, let's pull it up and let me see what my girl Kim says. Kim says, at the time, that's probably how he felt. Times are different now. It takes two. Please get a job and help that man out. Life would be so much easier. I love that, Kim. I love that. The pretty picture he had in mind, he created on an Etch-a-Sketch. Reality should have been here first. Let me tell you something. I like what both you guys said. Reality done set in, and also what Kim says, things has changed. Things do change in a marriage and in a relationship. My thing about it is, he probably meant that when he first met you, but obviously, he's struggling. And he's probably fussing. That's his way of telling you he need help. He's probably too embarrassed to tell you that he's going back on his word. And he probably don't want to just tell you, hey baby, I need help. A lot of men will not say that. So first off, it's good you're noticing that. Set the man down, talk to the man, and explain to him you see what's going on, man. You're struggling. Don't take no for an answer. If you are able to work and help him, please help the man. That's the way I look at it. Please help the man. I mean, and set him down. And don't take no for an answer, because if he's fussing, he's stressing about the kids. When you start fussing about the food in the house and about lights being left on, financially it's something bad going down. So you need to talk to him and find out what's going on, what's happening with him. We got Nicole says, when you got two incomes, it's better. We got DeAndre says, to make things better, just get a job. We got Jeff says, talk to him, offer to help. Them bills jumped up over 2 years. He's trying to honor his promise. Exactly what I said. He's trying to honor his promise, because to me, the fussing that he doing, that's no more than what I did when my kids was here. Y'all turn all these lights out in this house. Y'all done ate up all the food in the refrigerator. That's your typical, that's not really fussing or arguing. That's a typical conversation that I had in my house daily with my boys. Turn off all the TV. You come home, all 4 TVs on. You come home, the refrigerator door open with the remote control in the freezer. I'm not kidding. Refrigerator door open with the remote control in the freezer. I found that in my house. I mean, my boys. So that's typical men. Even women fuss about the lights on, So that's something that happens, daily. That's just something that happens. We got Eric said, there isn't a person on this earth who loves to dial at the dreams of goals. He is struggling. You see it. Go get a job. All right. We got Margaret says, get a job and help him out. Aaron says again, James Love, how is Dallas County this morning? I got you. Exactly about how Dallas County doing. All right. So that's it for that topic right there. I mean, that seals the deal. I mean, talk to the man. Let him know you see his struggles. Let him know you see him that he's stressed out. Let him know that, hey, I'm here to help you. What we got going on. And then there's another thing that you can do too, is get with those kids and make sure that man ain't, if he's coming home, if you know that he's stressing out, try to do everything you can with them to make sure they're doing things to make sure he's good, you know, and stuff like that. You know, if you're letting them run rapid through the house, letting them eat up all the food, letting them leave all the lights on, you there, you got to hold things down as a mother. You got to be, you the supervisor in charge while he's working, and you ain't working, you at home. You ain't upholding your part. You supposed to be making sure home is pleasant when this man get home. He done worked all day long. He need peace when he get to the house. So since you know these things, that what he's arguing about or what he's fussing about, you got to hold that down, because you ain't working. You ain't working. So at least when he come home, he can have a peace of mind. All the lights out, dim the lights, get the kids, you know, situated, make sure, you know, they don't have the house a mess. Make sure you know, take a lot of stress off that man, you know, and then talk to him. You know, we got Miss Sandra said that man is stressed from this economy. She can talk to him and see if she can find a stay-at-home job that she might like to help out. You're right. That's right. That's right. Let him know. Tina Young, good morning. Keep your family in my heart and prayers. All right. I got you. Miss Tina Young. Yes. 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 Okay, guys. Let's push on. We got topic number 2. If you're ready for topic number 2, say you're ready for topic number 2. Guys, today is Wednesday here in the big city of Fordyce, Arkansas. Let's put some prayer hands up for everybody that was affected by these storms on last week, guys. Put some prayer hands up if you don't mind. Let's pray for everybody, all the families, the tornadoes, the flooding. Put some prayer hands up for these families, guys, that's struggling and going through this crazy economy right now. You know, you got people losing 10% of their 401ks. It's crazy right now out here, guys. Make sure you pray for our country and every place else, guys. Pray. I don't like to get into the politics of things or what's going on. All I say, guys, let's just pray for our country. Pray for the leaders. Pray that God can give them the right choices and the right decisions to make to better it for us. Because ultimately, guys, it's going to affect us. Whatever they got going on, it always dwindle downhill. So, guys, I ain't got time for all this, you know, Republican versus Democrat, Democrats versus Republican. What I need us to do is get along as the people. We get along as individuals, and we'll be okay. Pray for change. Pray for change. Pray for something positive. That's what we got to do. Simple as that. Let's stop arguing and who right and who wrong, and let's just pray. That's all we can do. All right, topic number 2. Topic number 2, guys. Here we go. Let's bring the music down. Topic number 2 says, Joe Show. Man writes, Joe Show, my wife passed away 2 months ago. We had no kids together. Just her 2 kids. Her daughter who's 16 and her son who's 18. I've helped her raise them for 3 years, and it has been a nightmare. They are spoiled, disrespectful kids, and the only reason they've been under my roof is because of their mother. She loved her 2 disrespectful kids. They never communicate with me. They told me several times that I'm not their father, and they never really wanted a relationship with me because their real fathers are in their life. Well, Joe, since their mother is no longer living, would I be wrong to put them out and make them go live with their real fathers? This last month, since their mom died, they've been trying to communicate with me because I think they know what's coming. So, Joe, should I overlook how they acted towards me when their mom was living and I continue to raise them? Or do I send both of them to their father's homes? Your thoughts. Whoo, Lord Jesus. So this man said when the mama was living, these kids was very disrespectful to him. They under his roof. He raised them for 3 years. They've been under his roof when the mom passed away. They got dads. And he said very disrespectful to him. Never respected him as a man with their mom. But they got rooms. They live in his house. And he want to know. He said that his wife loved those kids. She loved her kids. But they were so disrespectful to him. And he's like, should I continue raising them? Or do I let them go? Do I say, go to your daddies? Would I be wrong if I do? What do you guys think he should do? All right. We got comments coming in already. I got to hide this one comment here. It's still up. Let me go hide it. All right. We got Jeff says, move them down the road. We got Vunda says, bye. Jeff said, move them down the road. We got Miss Brio says, send them to their dads. All right. Janice says, I'm sorry. How old are the kids? They're 16 and 18. 16 and 18. All right. Pack them up. My deal time. We got Aaron says, no, they need to be with their dad. If they were disrespectful while their mom was alive, imagine how it's going to be now. Kids need to be with a biological parent if available. All right. We got Jeff says, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back. No more. We got Sandra says, if their dads are able to take them, let them take them. Let me explain something. This is why kids need to understand this one thing. I know this goes on where a man is in a house where he's raising some stepkids. And them stepkids treat him like dog doo-doo. They don't respect him. They don't realize their mama can drop dead in a heartbeat. And that's all they got is their stepdad. And I promise you, I know some stepdads that if that happened, them kids is gone. So that's why them kids don't think about that. Stepkids don't realize if you ain't with your real biological father or parent or whatever, you're not with them. They may not even want you with them. But then you want to treat the man that's raising you, and you're not even their blood and they raising you. You want to treat them like crap. Something happened to your mama. Now you sitting there looking at this man and he looking at you like, you can get the hell out of my house now. The only reason why you was here was because your mama. You out. Y'all out. Go. You got to go. Because he have no responsibility to them. He have no responsibility to those kids. So, that's something to think about. That's why that's a conversation that a woman, if you got a stepfather, you got a husband in the house and those aren't his kids, that's a conversation you need to have with those kids. If something happened to me, your daddy or your mama or whoever ain't in your life and don't want nothing to do with you, and you walking around here treating this man like this, if something happened to me, this man, y'all gone. If something happened to me, y'all gone. So y'all need to make this man feel like he's your real father. Y'all need to make sure this man feel like y'all love him. Because if something happened to me, because he done told me that if something happened to me, y'all out of his house. Only reason y'all here is because I'm breathing. Explain that to him. So I don't blame the man. I know if the kids was loving kids, if they didn't treat you like crap, I know you wouldn't have a problem with raising those two kids or finishing getting them out of school or whatever. But in situations like that, man, after the funeral, they probably wouldn't have came back to my house. I call the dads and tell them point blank, come get your children, your kids. I'm done. I have no responsibility for them. You still on the birth certificate, you definitely finna come get them. Simple as that. That's 100. We got Janice Alexander says, but I also blame it on the mom, how you let kids disrespect your husband. That is like one of the most, you got a lot of women use the phrase, I don't put no man in front of my kids. You stupid. You got a lot of women making that phrase, I don't put no man. I don't put my husband in front of my kid. My kids come first. Let me explain something to you. I can understand if you got a baby and you trying to take care of your child, but let me explain something to you. When them kids get grown, they ain't studying you no more. Then keep on neglecting your husband for your kids. And when your kids get grown, you can't even reach them on the cell phone. When your kids get grown, they won't even answer your phone call when you call them. They won't even text you back. Now you sitting there looking at that man that you say you don't put first. Keep on neglecting your man for your kids, because when your kids get older, they ain't gonna be studying you, and you gonna have to depend on that man. That's 100. You've been tuning in to Facebook Hottest Live Show, The Joe Show. Hey, good morning, Miss Joyce Williams, all the way from Arkadelphia, Arkansas. How's that rainwater down there, Miss Joyce? I hope you guys aren't flooded out. Love you guys. Thank you guys for all the great comments. I appreciate that. Let's see what John Jones says. Marcus said, let them go live with their dads. We got John Jones says, let the people know you're speaking. Hey, I already did, bro. I did. I told them in the beginning of the show I'll be at New Horizon this weekend, guys, at the men conference speaking. So hopefully I see some of you guys' faces in the place. But hey, love you guys. I gotta cut out of here, guys. There's a lot of stuff going on this weekend, guys. A lot of stuff going on. We got the men's conference going on at New Horizon. Starts at 11, from 11 to I think John 11 to 2 at New Horizon in Fordyce. I'll be speaking along with another speaker. Then also Sunday they have the gathering be held at the Med Amphitheater in El Dorado, Arkansas. I'll be there that night. So, it starts at 9. John said it starts at 9. You know, so hey, I appreciate them reaching out to me, allow me to, you know, speak there. Love you guys. Thank y'all so much. Y'all take it easy. Remember, watch your back, watch yourself, and if you woke up this morning, you won. And guys, take care of yourself, man. Take care of yourself, you know, and just try to live and be happy. And if there's nothing going on in your life that's real stressing, try to be happy. Because guess what? Those humps are waiting on you down the road. So as long as those humps ain't caught up with you yet, be happy. Be happy. Don't walk around being upset for no reason at all. Because when you're walking around being upset for no reason at all, what are you going to do when something happens? Think about that. So when there's nothing going on, be happy. Deal with those humps when you get to them. Don't act like you're dealing with one when there's nothing going on. It's your boy Joe. Love you guys, and I'm out.